Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Bread Mower.
And this is IFXtra. So, how's everyone today? Happy New Year. Here we are in January. First one of January. Not starting well for you, is it?
2025.
I know.
Yeah. So, we're a bit late with this because I've had migraines for the last 3 days.
Oh, my goodness.
And then every time I foolishly say, oh, actually, yeah, I think I'm good now, then it happens again.
It's not good, is it?
It's obviously something I'm eating.
But we've gone back to a normal diet now, haven't we, after all the Christmas fun and games?
Haven't had any peanuts because I know better than that. But I have had some of Goose's vegan tiffin, and I think it's that
something in that, yeah, because you had 2 days of that, didn't you?
Yeah. So I'm blaming that.
Okay.
Just
drink loads of water, flush it out your system.
So yeah, I've been like I slept for like I don't know, 13 hours, 14 hours straight last night.
You did, yeah. And woke up with another one. Very strange.
Yeah. So I've been having to take it easy for the last few days.
Yeah.
But you know, on the positive side of things, I have finished rewatching season 1 of The Owl House, which is my comfort program. Yeah. So yeah, got through that for the 4th time.
Wow.
But yeah, so yeah, I haven't got a fantastic amount of interference stuff done. No. I had this big plan to get this Android thing done. Facebook's griefing me about it again, sending me emails.
You said by the middle of January it would be done.
Well, no, by the middle of January I was hoping to get the new web thing done.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I was hoping to have a really productive weekend with having not been able to do anything on Thursday and Friday, but no. Anyway, we get there. We do. So yeah, that's why I probably don't seem terribly on the case. Something interesting did happen on interference.
What happened?
Somebody finally worked out how to get the Peter and the Flux Thing award.
Wow.
I won't give any spoilers for people who still want to figure these things out on their own. But Callum.
Callum did. Oh, well done, Callum.
And a few people have, and kind of said like, oh, hang on, something you said made me think about it, and then, got it. So I'm trying to think. Mr. Smoke was one of them. Pointy Cat Ears was one. Wow. And a few other people as well. Pointy Cat Ears said something along the lines of, yeah, you got to think outside the box slightly. So.
But cats like being in a box.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that because it's been, I don't know, like 2 years, 3 years since I set that up. But it's, I mean, without giving too much of a hint, it's something which I feel like people are more likely to click about in maybe December or January.
Oh, okay.
So it tracks that it's been figured out this week. That makes sense to me. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
I don't know what it is either.
Anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But so I'm quite pleased with that.
Okay. Right.
I've got some ideas for other awards that we might put in, because I like these little ones where it's a bit of a mystery and you got to figure it out, and then you know, it's nice sort of seeing people work together, going, well, I've tried this and it wasn't that, and I've tried this. Yeah. So I think people are still trying to figure out. Look at my red trousers.
Okay.
Anyway. Yes. So, yeah.
It's all a mystery to me.
Hopefully, I'm just going to like drink 10 buckets of water, try and flush whatever it is out of my body, stop having migraines, and then get loads of stuff done over the next week, because I've got a load of other stuff to be doing as well. And I basically, just got to go ham all week, and I will try and get some interference in as part of that.
Okay, cool. Now, why don't we go and have a look at who won this year's awards so far? The only one so far. The first ones of the year. Here they are. Picture of the week this week goes to Sumo Legend for a seagull carrying some kelp in its beak. I just love the detail on that. His head looks so solid and all those feathers. That is brilliant. Well done, Sumo.
My favourite description this week was crawling into 2025 hoping it'll be better by Tiddy. Yeah, I feel this one. But, you know, hey, let's be positive. It's the 4th day of January, I'm on my 3rd consecutive day of migraines, and this is still better than this time last year. Nice work, Tiddy.
Community Pick of the Week this week goes to Holyfat1 for this beautiful picture they drew as an art start game. So there's no description beforehand, but it looks like a very cool still forest in the middle of the night. That is beautiful. Well done, Holyfat. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there as always.
And don't forget, we had the winners of the year, didn't we? All 3 categories. We had winners of the year. I can't remember who they were exactly, but they're on the webpage, aren't they?
Yep, you can either go back and watch last week's IFXtra, where we announced them in a very, very glitzy ceremony, or they will be on the review of the year page. So you can go to plaintiffins.com/review, and that will let you see things like item of the year winners, picture of the week, description of the week, community pick of the week, all kinds of things like for the whole year you can see on there. I say the whole year, you can like go backwards and forwards in it as well. So you can see what's been going on in other years.
Cool. Okay, now we're going to have a look at what we were talking about last week in the forums. So last week seems like forever ago, but last week in the forums I said, if you couldn't live where you live now, which country would you choose? I think I'd go for Canada. The people seem nice, the scenery is spectacular, and the food would be good, although I think I might have to get used to the colder weather. How about you?
I mean, I would, yeah, I mean, I've always said like, oh yeah, you know, maybe interesting living in Canada. I think Germany as well, maybe.
Yeah, you'd have to learn language.
Yeah, but, you know, sprechen ein bisschen Deutsch, you know, bisschen Deutsch.
You can.
But, because they seem really on the case. Also, because I'm learning Dutch at the minute, so...
Is that a good place to live?
Well, I mean, I don't really know anything about it, but it sounds quite cool from learning words. Because, you know, at some point I'm going to go to Belgium, so, you know, maybe Belgium or something. But yeah, you know, it talks about like windmolen, like windmills and things.
That sounds nice.
But the only catch is you need to learn how to make a new noise.
I know.
Because you have to be able to go,
No.
which I'm struggling with. But hey, you know, it's all educational, isn't it? Anyway, sorry, go on.
Okay, so Never said, I want to go on polar region. Let's say Iceland. I live in the Philippines and I want to try a completely opposite climate. Will a tropical person be able to survive?
I mean, that'd be quite
Iceland
a
would
change.
be very different, wouldn't it? Yeah, the vegetation, the weather, everything about it.
I mean, that has maybe one of the things I would quite like to do, although I think I'd probably regret it upon arrival. It would be quite cool to like go and do a seasonal job thing with like the British Antarctic Survey, and just like hang out in Antarctica. But I think it is probably more work than it is in my head. Yeah. Fennec Fox says, I would choose a country in the European Union for its welfare policies, life expectancy rate, and the security it offers in most areas: legal, social, food, chemical, etc. Probably France, Italy, or Germany. Yeah, realistically, I mean, I'd go somewhere in Europe.
Yeah.
I mean,
we used to be in Europe. It used to be good.
Like used to be here, but yes.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the only sensible choice, really, I think, isn't it? Yeah.
Marzipan 2008 said, Taiwan. The people are kind and warm. It is diverse. The food is amazing, and life is convenient. I love the warm weather too. Wow, never even thought I'd go to Taiwan.
No, because and I say like, oh, it's the only sensible choice. But thinking about it,
nice.
Taiwan. I've heard nice things about Taiwan.
Have you? Okay. It's quite high tech, isn't it, Taiwan?
Yeah, well,
like South Korea,
a lot of tech gets made there. Yeah. Interesting.
Cool.
Mr. Smoke says, my entire stay in Italy was extraordinary. Rome's beauty was breathtaking. The journey through the countryside was truly inspiring. Italy's diverse landscapes offer something for every mood, from Venice's enchanting canals, through the beautiful mountainside villages with bustling open markets, to vibrant cities adorned with art at every corner. And let's not forget the delightful olives, wine and bread that grace every table. Simply a remarkable place to visit. So should I be physically forced out of the United States, I would move there.
So you wouldn't do it, voluntarily, but if you had to. But yeah, Italy
is nice. I've only been to Italy.
That sounds
once.
like Tuscany, doesn't it, with all the olives and
We went to Pisa and then up to Florence.
We did,
and then we came back down to Pisa because we were flying out of Pisa.
Yeah.
And we stayed at like a villa in
somewhere
Tuscany.
in between, we did.
And Yeah.
above an olive grove, wasn't it? And we walked through
Beautiful
that.
mountainside
Oh,
village. We were
fabulous.
in one of them. Oh, it was lovely.
It was
yeah.
lovely, yeah.
And the vibrant cities adorned with art. Like walking around Florence was amazing.
Yeah,
I had the
beautiful.
weirdest deja vu walking around Florence, and I couldn't quite put my finger on what was going on. Then I realised I recognised places from Assassin's Creed 2. And it was really confusing because I'm like, I've been here. It's like I've been here in a past life. What's going on? Yeah, on brand, I suppose.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Cool. Yeah, nice stuff. Anyway, now we're going to see what we're going to be doing next week in the forum games. I will ask you to choose between two options, and then you answer and say why. Then you write a random choice for the next person to answer, and so on. So, would you rather have a city break or a beach holiday?
If you'd like to join in with that, just head over to the Forum Games Forum. It's a pinned thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list.
Now, don't forget, tomorrow the quiz returns, season 22.
22.
Yeah, the Zeitgeist, the quiz with 5 rounds of 5 different topics.
Yeah, I mean, I say every Sunday, but most Sundays we have a week off occasionally. Like last week, we run Zeitgeist, the Interference Quiz of the Week. It's a live interactive quiz stream where you play along against the rest of the audience, competing for points and places on the leaderboard. So you can find that Sundays 7 p.m. UK over on twitch.tv/interference. You can see I got confused and said all my bits out of order there.
That's okay.
But like I say, we had a week off last week, so we haven't got any stuff to report from there.
No, that's true.
But we will be starting a new season tomorrow, which means all of the cumulative scores and things like that all get set back to 0.
Wiped away.
And
we all start again.
So yeah, we'll have a set of leaderboards each week, and also one for the season, which is 12 weeks worth, with maybe a week or so off at some point in the middle.
Cool.
Okay, so no results from last week, but what's happening tomorrow?
Well, we are having some rounds inspired by pictures from Interference.
Oh yes, I normally say that bit, don't I?
You did, yeah.
Sorry, migraine. Yeah, each round's based on a drawing from Interference. Bunnery picks 5 drawings that catch her eye and uses them as inspiration for the rounds. For example, if we had a picture of a seagull, we might have a round on seabirds, seaside resorts, things with wings, things that steal your chips, things that I forgot to put their evening wear on when we did the fancy awards thing. So they're still all geared up for Christmas. It's all good.
Yeah.
Anyway, point is, we don't know what the pictures and hence what the topics are going to be until the night. Bunnery's the only one who knows because she writes all of the questions. But would you like to give us a bit of a teaser on the featured artists?
Okay, this week we've got art from Amelia Scribbles, Random Roger, Rad, Tiddy, and Sumo Legend. That's pretty cool too.
Yeah, nice collection there. So yeah, we won't find out what they are until the night, so you'll have to join us tomorrow at 7 p.m. UK on twitch.tv/interference.
Yeah, cool. Okay. So that's all the news for now. Just goes to say,
yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved. You can play on the web at playinterference.com or search for Interference in the App Store on your device and download the app. You can also join the chat with us over on Discord, playinterference.com/discord, where I'm going to try and be a bit more active this year. Because I normally say this bit earlier. We're going to try and take a little less client work this year, so I can actually have more interference time and more community time as well, which would be nice. But we'll post pictures of cats and things. I mean, everybody loves cat pictures. Or dogs, whatever you're into. Anyway, if you'd like to give us a bit of monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game, building the new version of the website, which, all being well, will be done this month. I know I've been saying that for like a year, but genuinely cut down the amount of work that we're taking on so I can do it. It'll be okay. Got to do app updates because we've got some cool new stuff that's going to go on the website, and then I want to update the apps with that as well. So we've got to do all of that. Might even try and get another version of another arm of the app going. Because I mean, we talk about Steam sometimes, so we should probably look at that this year, maybe.
Cool.
What else? Quiz software. I want to get. I've got like some really cool stuff that I want to do with the quiz, and potentially other interactive streams. But it involves making new software, and I'll we'd launch it at the start of a season. So
Okay.
if I get it done within the next 12 weeks, it will be the next season. But it's more likely to be the one after that. Anyway, we point is, we're on Patreon, patreon.com/interference. Patrons become supporters in Interference, so you get access to cool stuff like replays, extra game modes, all that kind of stuff. And if you're a quiz player, you get a custom entrance shout out from Ava.
That's totally the best bit. You can choose your own shout out.
Yeah. Or you can let us try and come up with something funny.
Yeah.
Your definition of funny may differ.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's it for now. So we'll see you again next Saturday.
Yep. Have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Thanks,
Bye.
Dad.